All right, let's move over now to the Nigeria Premier League, the NPFL, Nigeria Premier Football League. Yemi?
Yeah, a lot of interesting matches this weekend. Let me just reel it out for you. Ifeanyi takes on Taraba United. Giwa FC take on league leaders Ehimba, open up a 5-point lead on top of the table. Dolphins take on Bayelsa United. Economy Warriors takes on Lobby Stars. Wiki Tourists take on Aqua United. Heartland take on Rangers. 3SC will take on Sunshine. Pick of the pack for me. If you ask for my opinion, I just gave it. Nasarawa United takes on Warri Wolves. Kwara United take on Abia Warriors. And Sharks take on Kano Pillars. For the worry for me is Kano Pillars seem to be on a steady decline. Back-to-back champions in the Nigerian League. Results haven't been going their way. Even the home form that we've called them indomitable, sort of everything, but everything seemed to be going on a downward spiral. So I'm just hoping that they'll be able to pick themselves up. 3SC Sunshine really jumps at you. That's it. But you need to also monitor Ehimba and see what's going on. If Ehimba,
as far as Ehimba is concerned, you know. For Sunshine Stars, if they keep dropping points and they keep getting the points,
it makes the job easy for Ehimba if Sunshine goes around and they're dropping points. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Sunshine playing away, Ehimba playing away. That's it. It's going to be very
significant week for Nigerian football, and I say that because anything that picks points in between. If Warri Wolves also going away, so you see, very, very crucial. If Ehimba picks a point and Sunshine drops, problem for Sunshine. Warri Wolves picks a point away from home, Ehimba drops.
Wiki Tourists playing at home among all of those guys.
That's what I'm even saying, because I actually picked out that game, Wiki and Aqua, as a litmus test for Wiki Tourists, because Aqua United will go and put up a fight. They've been struggling at home. What the players will be saying to themselves now is, let's try and pick points away from home.
We have nothing to lose.
Yeah, so let's pick points away from home and stay in the race, not to be relegated or go down. So that's a really tough one. And 3SC Sunshine, of course, should get us talking. Heartland Rangers.
Oriental Derby.
Heartland Rangers. That one is a cracker in every way, particularly with Rangers showing some signs of coming back after some disappointing results.
Form really doesn't count for much at this stage. Yeah. Those two teams are big teams by Nigerian standards. Any day, any time.
It's all about the bragging rights for.
But I'm thinking Ehimba can pick a point, or even win that game against Giwa, and then maybe Sunshine might just show that they can also win away from home. Because what is going on at Shooting Stars, if the management don't attend to the players, in fact, they're saying after this weekend game that they're just going to go on an indefinite strike. Players are being owed 5 months' salaries.
We
they're
don't
saying
want
they're
this
hungry.
Football, but players going on strike. I mean,
do you want them to fall while playing football?
Are we talking about rebranding football, rebranding our league, and you still have players going on strike?
Take us through some tweets.
Come on, what's going on?
Oh my goodness! But that's what it is. We need to keep talking about it. We're saying that government cannot do it alone. So it's up to the league management company, and with the support of the Nigerian Football Federation, package the league in a way that will make corporate sponsorship come into
without holding brief for the LMC. I think it's a transition, and transitions are not always easy. They're looking at a situation where government can gradually take the backstage, not move away totally, because they do have their role in the development of football and sports in general, but transition, and you can understand with the wind of change blowing, everybody's trying to be careful. You know, a lot of things has changed. You don't just throw money around carelessly anymore. But these players have played; they do deserve to get their just wages. But hopefully, we'll see how things turn out.
Let's take this message on Twitter from Obansola Rafu. He says, "Good morning, guys. Good morning too. All the best to the Super Eagles of Nigeria." All we need is a 3 points.
All we need
That's
is
a Nigerian speaking. He doesn't care what sort of play Sunday is trying to bring. And if it's not broken, don't fix it. So if he has a winning team, leave it. Just give us the 3 points.
You have 3 points. You don't have to think about it.
Already, see, Nigerians don't care at this point. And I'm sure when I spoke to Sunday, he said, Austin, even you, we don't care at this point. Just win, give us 3 points.
Even if it is half a goal.
Even if it's other
controversial goal. Oh,
even
did
if
it
it's
cross?
hand of God.
Or is it we need to make use of goal line technology?
Did the ref allow it? That's enough.
Oh, after the game, they said, no ref, that wasn't supposed to be a goal, but he gave Nigeria their problem.
End of
3
story.
points
End of story, 3 points. Oh,
Alrighty.
Interesting one.
Okay, so we'll get back to the tweets later on. We're going to go on a break. Since we're talking about the Super Eagles, let's allow you to enjoy one of the previous matches of the Super Eagles. We allow you to enjoy that, and you come back for more sports this morning.
A good pass. Congo coming forward, looking dangerous, and that looks like, oh, it's really great goalkeeping, but in the end, it goes into the net, and the defense was a little bit lackadaisical there. Moise Nkoko puts the Congo back in the game here, and well, their effort has paid off. After that first goal, they reacted, and they reacted positively. The second goal really got them fighting, and you can see Moise Nkoko is the man that got the well, don't call it consolation goal, because they are really back in it now.
Well, they are certainly back in business, and this was good attacking play by the Congolese. The Nigerian defense, for once in 6s and 7s, just couldn't clear that ball. Emmanuel Daniel tried to hook it away with his foot, couldn't succeed, and eventually Nkoko knocks it into the back of the net for the Congolese. Have a lot of hope in. So Dion Igalo.
An opportunity for Nigeria, and what a strike that was! Bola Salami.
They didn't close the man down, he simply swept that into the roof of the net. Ball played back here, first control was absolutely fantastic. They finished, I mean, it was fabulous. There was nothing Mbaramaji could do about that. Wonderful finish, that's almost a half volley there into the roof of the net, and that is the lead for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
The court there, again Yonazi throwing himself into the fray, and it's a Gallo now. He goes there, he gets the ball under the goalkeeper, who guessed right. Gallo perhaps was a little bit lucky to get that ball into the net, but it is Nigeria much more comfortably up by 2 goals now against Chad.
Mbaramaji beating the top in frustration, he nearly got there, but the pace on that ball swept in by Odion Igalo was just a bit too much for the Chadian goalkeeper.
But the final whistle there, and then the journey to African Cup of Nations 2017 for Nigeria starts on a very promising note. For the Chadians, it starts on a note that, well, perhaps should not be too surprising to the followers of football, but still disappointing to them. And so that man...
Right, the Super Eagles there doing the job in Kaduna, one of the games played, talking about Chad. 2-0 it ended. We saw Odion Igalo there converting a very fine penalty.
And 2 players that scored, and they're not playing in this game against Tanzania. Bola Salami had issues with his passport. Odion Igalo is under kept in view.
We're still watching him closely.
But I say I was smiling because I think what I liked in that game against Chad was the hunger and the fighting spirit. Yeah. And you know, at that point, oh, this is a new Super Eagles trying to come back, show us what we've been missing. And then NFL says, no, this man, we don't want you bringing another man. So they're taking us, okay, calm down, let's start afresh. We're not complaining.
We're always starting afresh.
We just want to see. The sort of play that will put smiles on the faces of Nigerians.
My worry. I've not said it before, Austin, and actually, my worry is that I'm hoping that the qualifiers are not coming too soon, because you're trying to do 2 things at a time. You want to qualify for a tournament. You also want to build a team, and sometimes it backfires because the coach is in a dilemma. He wants to give you the results. He has a plan to build a team. Those 2 things are like parallel lines. It doesn't meet. So how he's going to find a way to just make it meet is what we're going to see when we play Tanzania.
Exactly.
I agree.
And no doubt, whatever happens in that game, certainly the criticisms will definitely...
It's going to get it.
It's going to get it. And then
how he deals with that
is another issue.
While we're playing the qualifiers and we're also, rebuilding a team, Coach Sunday Olise is trying to, you know, uplift his career. Because for him, it's a career. After Nigeria, life continues. He needs to probably get a better job. So in all of this, it's a lot of work that shouldn't be left alone to the new coach. It is our assistants right here, the media. All we do is publicity, educate the people on the team, why we have to be patient. The Nigerian Football Federation, they need to play their part, ensure that welfare is on point, ensure that trainings are, you know, being done properly. Arrange friendly games, good friendly games that will test, you know, the ability of the player. So it's a whole lot of work. Everybody needs to play their part to ensure that you have a formidable team.
All right. So let's find out what's in the tweets, Austin. Do you have any?
It's just a lot of Nigerians still basking in the euphoria of the Tigers. Afro basket. So much talk on Afro basket. But this one from OPY says the Nigeria Super Eagles 53rd position and 9th in Africa is disgraceful and unacceptable with the hashtag Tell Olise. See?
Disgraceful? I don't know about
that. That's it. But let's keep the tweets coming and let's just tell how you can get that.
The man is here to play. And we are laying the blames on
you guys wanted us to read tweets. Nigerians are talking. But let's put you into the show this morning. Let's get into the mix. Our feedback mechanism, that's it right there on your screen. On Twitter, we're channels_sports. And on Facebook, we're channels-sports. We're getting messages. Keep them coming. One day, we're just going to do a show. We'll call it Messages Show. Keep them coming. Sports this morning at channelstv.com. Questions, comments, suggestions. This is the hashtag Super Eagles, hashtag Nigeria versus Tanzania, hashtag AfroBasket. Since you guys are still talking about the 2015 AfroBasket Championship, we love it. Keep it coming. And we'll make use of the hashtag athletics. And finally, we told you it's show time. Hashtag African Games. Can Nigeria impress and conquer Africa? We'll get to know when the games begin.
It's possible. Did it 2003. We were able to do it then
in Abuja
because we hosted. Now it's going to give us more credibility if you're not hosting. You lose whatever advantage you can't get by hosting, and you go there, you win. But you know, the gap between us and some of these countries lies not much in their abilities, lies much in the number of sports you participate in.
I agree.
You look at swimming, maybe you grab 10. If you do a clean sweep of swimming, you know, you get maybe 15, 20 gold medals in swimming. And Nigeria usually cleans up athletics. You know, it cancels itself out. So we need to go into
About
territories.
12, 13 again in boxing.
Yeah, we need to go to territories where, like what Kenya has just done. We need to go into territories where some people feel is their stronghold. Those kind of areas, swimming, gymnastics, even though you know I agree with me. Some will say we're a bit safe. But all those areas, let's go into it.
I got a call. That's the fencing. Really? You're trying to make us like fencing? You don't have a choice. You can like fencing. The fencing can give us medals.
Why not?
Why shouldn't we do it? Listen to Olusegun just said. He said football gives you one medal. Boxing can give you about 15. You know, so it's about... I'm not saying abandon football. It has good national following. Keep your football going. But tap into others.
Spread the love.
It's South Africa. You have the guys winning in the 400 meters at the World Championship. They are doing well in track and field. They're doing well in swimming. They're doing well in rugby. They're doing well in cricket. They even came to Nigeria and you couldn't beat them in football. So it tells you that you need to work on other sports.
Definitely, you need to work on it. And, you know, because whatever happens at the All Africa Games, we're looking into the future. A time will come, perhaps, Nigeria may be wanting to host any of these major events. You know, talk about, apart from the All Africa Games, we're talking about the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games. So you really want to start, you know, tapping into those other sports that you feel that you know they're not really our mainstay, and just see what you can do to develop it in the coming years.
I totally agree with you, Ayotunde, and I so much like what the Secretary General of the Nigeria Olympic Committee, Tunde Popola, said when he came out openly to say we don't need a minister. First thing first, you're a president of the federation. Let's see your plan.
Exactly.
Why are you the president of the Handball Federation What are your plans for
How
handball?
much do you know,
know
about the sport?
What? How can you? Are you a reformer? The sport is not doing well in this country. How can you give it some following? You say you're president of badminton. A lot of people play badminton for leisure. So what have you done to tap into that opportunity that people do badminton?
And another key question is, are you growth-driven or competition-driven?
There you go.
A lot of people will not develop the sport.
About you until
when it's time,
games,
you know, just
start gathering players, you start taking
get
coaches
2 gold medals, and we're not going to rest for the next 2 years. It's not good. It's not good at all.